Hey, this is Scott, Insight Freedom. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm on the road again. This is a shout out and a video response to young Mr. Preston Scott. If you haven't ever checked out Preston Scott, check him out. Preston's question was, why do you do YouTube? So, why do I do YouTube? Again, I kind of hit on this last week with another video response, which was, how did I get into it? What got me into it? I've got a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old who absolutely use data up like crazy watching YouTube videos and at times working on their own content. And when they got into wanting to do that a little more seriously, I also kind of got into it to kind of keep up with them. That's what a responsible parent does, kind of keep up with them, check on their comments, see what's happening, kind of monitor things a little bit. So that was one of the motivators. I didn't bring that up last time. I really have a need to interact with people who have a respect for the Constitution and who love their God-given rights and are willing to fight for those rights. Those aren't rights that our government gives us. As a matter of fact, they are rights that the Second Amendment singularly protects all those other rights in our hands. There is a huge rolling snowball right now with a lot of media hype and a lot of legislation being proposed that infringes on those very things that our founding fathers said they can't be infringed on. They're not things that we grant them. They are things that are given to them by God and should not be regulated by a government. Guaranteeing all those other things. Keeping a tyrannical, overlording government from coming in and taking away those things, giving us the right and ability to fight back. So, part of why I'm on YouTube is to keep up to date with that. There's no better network for staying plugged in and finding out what's going on in this huge country of ours, all of these states combined. And there's no doubt that some of those states have already deeply infringed on those rights. And while I consider myself fortunate to live in a state where not much of that has gone on, that does not mean that I shouldn't be fighting for my brothers and sisters who live in places where the elected officials don't seem to have a respect for that Constitution or don't have an understanding of it, or do have an understanding and have a well-directed attack against that very thing. So that's why I'm here, why I produce content. I felt guilty just kind of hanging out in the back and watching and listening and commenting and interacting. I felt like I needed to try to give something back. So that's kind of why I'm here on YouTube. I have a great deal of respect for you, young man. You are mature beyond your years. I think you have an understanding of those freedoms and those rights, and I have a great deal of respect for you for standing up for those. So I look forward to continuing to follow you and to watch you mature and grow. I enjoy your thought-provoking videos, the music, and especially the lyrics that you share within those. So, Preston, thank you. I hope you keep it up. I hope you continue to grow, and I hope you are one of the ones that will take a stand. I believe you are. So that's my response to you. Thank you for putting the question out there. Now I will get back to paying attention to the beauty that surrounds me here driving through Tennessee today. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.